Hi everyone, I just wanted to come on here and share the latest word from MsSophie. It was posted on January 19th, 2020. It is called, or titled, There is a Right Way, There is a Wrong Way. She says, this word I just received is about the protest concerning the Second Amendment and more. I always get severely attacked as he gives me a new word lately. Please keep me in prayer as I continue to do the will of the Father and put out his words. I ask that you share this word with all now. And it begins, Children of America, keep in mind that there are snares put in place by those who follow their master Satan. Use rationale in everything. Do not be hasty and jump the gun. This will only bring about their plan to take over and declare martial law. I have said so many times, the enemy lies within. And you must be wise in your decisions and not react from emotion. It is good to take a stand for your basic human rights, but there is a right way and a wrong way of doing things. Threatening to kill will only send you into an internment camp, or better known as FEMA camp. Do not be so hasty and put yourselves there. You will then either be incarcerated, re-educated, or soon after exterminated. Remember the mindset of these evildoers. They care only about their agenda and will stop at nothing to attain it. Take your cue from what the protesters are subject to in other countries. Learn from this. The enemy's co-conspirators are not on your side. Resorting to violence in an instant will bring up violence upon you. How can I protect those that insist on doing things their way? I cannot and will not. These overseeing the takeover of all human rights have enlisted hired help. Antifa is not your friend, children. These people are all controlled and bought out puppets by their slave masters. Let the protests be done in a civil manner if you insist on going. Those who call themselves by my name should not be participating when I am the one who will protect you. You are to trust in me. Pray on bended knee, my children, against the wiles of the enemy. Ephesians 6:11 through 12. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Intercessors, watchmen, stay on the wall. This is not the time to sit back. All must wake up and understand that prayers create change. Returning to the I Am creates change in your own lives and others. The outcome and severity of judgment in nations has been lessened in the past, all because of prayer. I am the one to call upon. Man's ways are what has taken this nation down. Resort to me and do not lean on your own understanding. My word is life, and dry bones live again. Repentance frees you to live again in me as I breathe new life in you. Do not be a dead man walking. There's a right way, there's a wrong way. Always strive for a peaceful resolution first. We are called to be at peace with all men. Romans 12:18. If it be possible, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. If the enemy berates you, do not react through violence, or you will open the door for them to further their agenda against mankind. Yes, man's constitutional rights were put there to protect citizens from tyrannical government oppression. The Second Amendment is there to protect from tyranny. Yet, children, you live in a lawless land now. You are living in the end of days where you are surrounded by evil. They have much up their sleeves and have convinced many that taking away your fundamental rights will keep America safe. It is true, children, that these lies are brought about by those who are interested in exterminating the population. There are heavenly spiritual laws as well as civil laws. Whom do you think had them put the constitutional laws in place? Was I not over America when she was prospering? These people that run this country are now in lawlessness, but this does not mean you now should walk in lawlessness and take it upon yourselves to fire. Again, look at other nations and what transpired when anarchy and violence was the cry of the people. These nations were overcome. Learn from this. They want nothing more than to see man against man as you help them along in their depopulation plan. I Am has called and implored. If my people would turn from their wicked ways, I would heal their land. But you are resorting to yourselves in man. Captivity is coming to America, but all will go according to my timeline, yet all prayers can change. Some outcomes. I am saving lives, not destroying lives. There are communist groups in America, so be sober, vigilant, eyes open at all times. Traps, snares, and nets are in place. My people, violence begets more violence. Hatred begets more hatred. This does not mean you cannot or should not take a stand for your inalienable rights. Do it peacefully if you insist on being at this protest. I would rather that my children do not go. Do not give the enemies against you a reason to implement their plan. Why do you not believe that I will protect you if you are mine? I request those who are mine pray for the lost that will go to this protest, for they have yet to be found. Pray that they do not react in haste, for I have much more planned for their lives as I do for those of you that are already mine. My children, listen to me. I am looked at by so many as the enemy when I am the one always calling out to you to return, when I am always sending out warnings to you. Does this not show you I love you? Does this not prove to you I have always been there for you, children? I'm not the enemy. The God of the world, Satan, God of this world, Satan, does exist, and he is your archenemy. Look up. Changes are coming to a nation in rebellion, yet I desire you to draw close to me. Come to know me. Ask me to show you. Ask me into your lives, into your hearts, into your homes. Invite me in, and I will sup with you. Come into right relationship with me, and then ask me what you are to do and how to proceed during these days of darkness and evil. Do not take it upon yourselves, for am I not the God that fights for you? You have no need to fear them if you are in me. Deuteronomy 3:22. Was I not the fourth man in the fire? Daniel 3:5. He answered and said, Lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the fourth is like the Son of God. Relationship with me will bring you into fellowship and back into right alignment with me and my will for your lives. I am the Aleph, the Tau. I am the first and the last. Come under the shadow of my wings. I am your shield, the one that can protect you from all harm. If you put yourselves in harm's way, you can very well be hurt. I am not there if you have taken it upon yourselves to do it your way. I am the way, your only way. Speak the prayers of protection over all things. Was the blood that was shed not sufficient enough for you? This is the greatest love ever given to mankind. Don't you see how futile this is if you are not grounded in me, if you are without me? My love never fails and it is eternal. I search the hearts of men. Seek after my heart, and I will open your eyes and ears like never before. Seek my counsel as to what or what not to do, my children. Do not let the enemy put thoughts into your minds towards violence. Resist the enemy and he will flee. James 4:7. Take a stand if you must, but be wise. Foolishness will be to your folly. Proverbs 26:4. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm the answer. This is what you need. Your King Cyrus and all the others are not for you. The enemy has always been from within. Will you return to me or resort to your own will? They are too powerful. There are too many of them. There are weapons you have not yet seen. The Wild West days are over. You are dealing with far more treacherous, sinister foe. Fallen angel technology is far more advanced than ever before. If you resort to violence will come upon you, and they will move forward exceedingly fast. The Holocaust will pale to what will come. The war is all around you, my children. There is a totalitarian governmental There is a totalitarian governmental plan in place. New World Order is simply tyranny at its worst. Extermination is their goal. They want their utopian world. Please, children, hear me. This has nothing to do with keeping you safe and all in unity with different religions. You are all parasites to them. I leave you with this. Pray unceasingly. These are dangerous times. Do not make rash decisions during any protest and best that you don't fall into their plans for you. There can be far more accomplished through peaceable means. Be smart. Keep your heads about you. You have free will to go or not to go, but I don't advise putting yourselves into precarious situations. The first and the last, the beginning and the end. This was given to MsSophie on January 18th, 2020. Totalitarianism is a political system or a form of government that prohibits opposition parties, restricts individual opposition to the state and its claims, and exercises an extremely high degree of control over public and private life. It is regarded as the most extreme and complete form of authoritarianism. There's quotes about the New World Order, and I'm sure that this has come across your mind here and there, or you've heard about it. It's real. The New World Order is real. We are on the verge of global transformation. All we need is the right major crisis, and the nations will accept the New World Order. And that's David Rockefeller. He's a New World Order banker. One of the least understood strategies of the world revolution, now moving rapidly towards its goal, is the use of mind control as a major means of obtaining the consent of the people who will be subjects of the New World Order. And that's K.M. Heaton, national educator. I'm sure you can find much more. These people don't care about us. They're just controlling the banking systems and things like that. And they have been for decades, if not centuries. All right. I love you all. I pray that you all stay safe, make the right decisions, and get into the Word. Let God guide you through this. Have a blessed day.